There are times in the summer up here in the White Mountains when there's not a breath of air, when even on the very tops of the hills there's no wind, everything is still. And then you'll hear this rumbling, and a phantom roar will come out of the Franconian notch, the sound of a 100-car freight train, and then a great storm will commence. For 200 years now, the old-timers up here in Landaf called this silence before the storm a Bunga jar, B-U-N-G-A. That's where the Bunga Road got its name, that's it. The Bunga Road used to be right here, followed down the valley of the wild Ammonoosuc, this being the wild Ammonoosuc, not so wild today. Is that romantic or what? The Bunga Road, the wild Ammonoosuc. Bunga Road was perfectly named. It came from nothing. Of all the political storms in New Hampshire's North Country, none was more divisive than the great Bunga Road controversy. Happened in the late 1840s. The state told the citizens here in Landaf they had to raise money to construct this road in the southern and eastern part of the town. It would make it easier to get lumber out of the forest. The problem was that most of the folks in Landaf lived north and west. For a dozen years, the town voted no, no, no. They weren't going to spend money on this. But each year, as more people moved in, people realized the value of the road. It might bring the town. The town meeting votes got closer and closer and closer until the town was split right down the middle, those for the Bunga Road and those against, 50-50. Family members wouldn't speak to one another. There were fist fights. It was them against us. Then in 1859, when two pro-Bunga Road selectmen were elected by a large majority, that's when it all blew apart at that town meeting. First Selectman Sergeant Moody had to pull a revolver to keep the anti-Bunga Road faction from seizing the checklist, which would have made the meeting illegal. There was a fist fight that day. Somebody lost all of his teeth in the front, but the bill passed. And the Bunga Road, which is right there, was built. Turned out to be a good thing. The calm before the storm. The storm and again the calm. And frankly, no, I have no idea what the word Bunga itself means. I don't know where they got Bunga jar or Bunga Road.